did you think of the way you guys were able to fight back there down the stretch and get back in the game after things look like they're starting to go sideways early in the fourth?
Yeah, I mean, it's especially against a team like that to be able to battle back and make plays. I think it's important, and the team showed a bit of resilience. And I think when you play against another great team, those 10 to 12 possessions are super, super critical. And I thought Denver did a great job of taking advantage of those better than we did tonight.
Jokic was able to get in deep into the post over and over again. You guys have to decide where and how to send help. How difficult is that decision, especially when Gordon's able to get everything he wants?
Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult decision only because of all the other stuff. And so when you're making that decision, you look at the turnovers. Last time we played them, we only had 2 turnovers. We had 12 tonight. You look at the points off turnovers. You look at the missed free throws. You look at that right there. So it becomes difficult because you put pressure on some of the other things. And then when you're in that critical moment, you just have to make the best decision possible. So, but that's the lesson tonight is just those things. Taking care of the basketball, our offensive execution, which leads to their transition defense, and got to the free throw line, just didn't make them.
Chuck, I don't know if you've been asked about Jason, but he just didn't seem as aggressive. What was going on? He's kind of sitting in the corner. He was passing a lot. I mean, he had turnovers. He was passing a lot. Like, what was going on with him? Did you see anything different than normal?
No, I thought he was just taking what the defense gave him. He did it. I mean, Jalen had a tremendous game. I thought the matchup with Kristaps, we were able to take advantage of that. So I thought he was just doing what he thought the game needed at that time.
What did you think in particular of the way Jalen was able to get downhill against them?
Yeah.
It seemed like they were trying a lot of different stuff and it wasn't working.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he answered the bell as far as the offensive physicality and the ability to, get to the free throw line and, the ability to finish through contact there. So that's the type of physicality that's needed, and, I thought he brought that on both ends of the floor.
And when you talk about some of those, like, 10 to 12 possessions in games,
Yeah.
you guys had a couple 2-on-1s, 3-on-1s, especially
Yeah,
in the
it's
fourth
just-
quarter where you let
Yeah.
possessions get away. Is that when you go back and look at a game like this against an elite team, are those kind of things you're talking about?
Yeah, I mean, you can pinpoint, I'd say even 15 to 20 possessions. You got the Murray 3 at the end of the quarter. We gave up another basket at the end of the quarter, I think, there. You got a couple 2-on-1s where you give up live ball turnovers. I think our seven first half turnovers were all live ball, which led to them to be able to get out. I think they had 8 points there. So every detail matters there when you're playing against another great team, and they were able to take advantage of some of those margins there. But so that's the stuff that we'll learn from. But we had 13 offensive rebounds, got to the free throw line for 25 shots, and so we had some good things there as well.
You've, after kind of reviewing the last time you played them, you felt pretty good about it. What's kind of your takeaway from this one?
Same. I mean, like you said, it comes down to those possessions are magnified, and when you play against 2 great teams, they bring the best out of you, and they bring opportunity to learn out of you, an opportunity for you to learn from those. And so they presented that for us tonight, and I feel good about where we're at and what we need to work on.
What are some of the biggest challenges trying to neutralize a guy like Jokic? He can do as much as he can.
Yeah, I think kind of what Jared was talking about is his ability to get the ball in the paint, and with the shooting and the spacing that they have, and the offensive rebounding presence that Gordon brings. It puts you in a bind in a close game as to what you're willing to give up with. Thought our guys did a great job kind of changing matchups there a little bit and changing the coverage. We got a couple stops. We had a chance to take the lead with 40 seconds left. It was a 1-possession game, and we had a wide open shot. It was a great shot. And we just didn't make it. And they even gave us an open one with, I think 12 seconds left, down 4. Gave us a wide open 3 there. And so we had our chances. And, when you play against another good team, those things get magnified.
What did you like in the matchup that Mitchell and Xavier tonight?
Just the switching. In the Murray minutes, we switched a little bit more in the first half. We didn't do it as much in the second half. But just his ability to switch, and guard on the perimeter.
Joe, you emphasized closing quarters strong. What broke down?
I mean, that Murray one was, it's a tough shot. I can't remember what the other one was.
Jokic hit the bank shot at the end of the first half.
Yeah, that one. I think that came off a turnover. Yeah, so it's the correlation between offensive execution, the transition defense, and ending the quarter there. So you could take the missed free throws, the turnovers, and then like 5 points at the end of the quarters. Those things add up against great teams.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.